straight off. This is the super final. I'm just checking the audio is all good. If those of you that are tuning in can mention in the comments, just put a thumbs up and let me know you can hear me all loud and clear. That'd be amazing. Thank you.
Ladies and gents, hopefully the rain is just dying out. Thanks to everybody that competed in the classes and categories. This is the British Open six-man super final. So just to give you a little detail on the format, this is the top 6 scores from the 75 targets that came through today. You can see on the board up there the order of which people came through. So you can see our 6 final competitors: Sean Gamlin on 66, Steve Brightwell on 66, Tom Young on 66, Guy Franklin on 70, James Atwood.
All good, perfect. Thank you for those of you that have commented. So, just to we have Phil Gray in the super final with a score of 73. James Atwood is also in the final with a score of 71. Guy Franklin with a score of 70. Steve Brightwell with a score of 66. And Sean Gamlin with a score of 66 also. Oh, sorry, I think I've missed out Tom Young, 66. We have gone to town on the production, so we have a camera angle in front of the cages, 2 camera angles actually in front of the cages. We have one beside me here, which you'll be able to see in the commentary box, and then we have another guy who is on foot down the bottom, so hopefully this all goes to plan. 276 of you in the live stream at the moment, which is nice. We have had a little bit of rain, but hopefully it's passed. So yeah, we are about to get into the 2025 British Open Sporting Super. So those of you that aren't aware, the scores that they have, basically there's been 6 people in each category when they've shot the 120 sporting layout over 50. And then today they've had to shoot 75 targets again on a sporting course. The scores that they managed to achieve today from the 75 carry through onto the super final. So just to reiterate, we have Phil Gray on 73, James Atwood 71, Guy Franklin 70, Tom Young 66, Steve Brightwell 66, and Sean Gamblin 66 also. So, first in the cage, we have Tom Young. There you can see him. Getting ready to shoot. He's just seeing the targets now. There is a far left to right crosser and a close going away target as well. I missed that. Pair scored on his second pair. I am now joined by a very good friend of mine, a very good shot, and a well-accomplished shooter who's won lots. He's also won British Open title and World Championships, Mr. Mark Windsor.
Many years ago, I used to be able to shoot.
Welcome, mate.
Thank you, mate.
One of your students in the K's now.
Yeah, Tom Young. He's a mega shot. He's a really good lad as well. Just shot with him round on the 75 bird final. He shot very, very nicely. It's a very smooth shot. These targets are awesome. Wish I was involved.
You missed out by 1 target, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Yeah, but that's the name of the game, mate. You shoot the best score on the round and come nowhere today. So that's just the name of the game.
I believe in the cage at the minute we have Steve Brightwell. Steve started shooting at the age of 30, believe it or not.
Yeah, and I'm going to hazard a guess that he's at least 73 or 4 at least.
Yeah, and he shoots bloody well. Just so everyone's aware, Tom Young dropped 3 of the first 8 targets. So he now sits at 71. Sorry, he came in. Yeah, no, I'm confusing myself here, Mark. Yeah, he now sits at 71.
I'll be honest with you, I can't see because the referees are annoying. That is Sean Gamblin, I believe.
Sean Gamlin's now in the cage. Sean shoots Krieghoff with Fiocchi. He actually won the Express Masters this year and started shooting at the age of 10. He qualified with a 66. If everyone in the comments can let us know how it's all going on the live stream, that'd be awesome. Guy Franklin now enters the cage. Guy qualified on a 70. Sean Gamblin takes the same score as Tom Young, now sits at 71. He was 3 away from the first 8 targets. Scored and lost there. Mark, how would you describe these targets?
In all honesty, the first stand is absolutely not a warm-up stand. So these targets aren't really warm-up stands. Looking at this first pair, for me that looks to be, from my judgment here, about a 50-yard left to right crosser. Climbing, slowing, all the stuff you don't like, and then a very fast quartering standard climbing. So guys just come out there and shot very well. Did he only just miss one, I think?
I think he's 1 away. Yeah, it'll come on the scoreboard in a second. Yeah, he's 1 away. So Guy now sits at 77. James Atwood now enters the cage. James is on fire at the moment. Started shooting at the age of 4. He's won the World Compact and he's double European champion this year in Compact and Fitask. So the guy's on form, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean this year he's had a stellar year. It's worth saying that if you just win just one major in a year is a big achievement in today's field of talent. I mean, to win 3, 4, 5, however many he's won, is just incredible. And he's just gone in there and flattened every target. So
he's 1 away, I think.
Oh, was it 1 away? Stand corrected. And also Phil Gray. I mean, he's always a contender, very talented shooter, shot for a long time. Probably about the same amount of years as I have, about 20 plus years, 25 years.
Yeah, James Atwood also goes 1 away. So James sits at 78, Guy Franklin 77, Tom Young 71, Sean Gamblin 71, Phil Gray's now in the cage, where he shot a phenomenal score this morning of 73, which obviously carries through. So, yeah.
Yeah, so he's shooting defensively because he's the leader with a 2-point lead. So James is obviously chasing the lead. In my opinion, it's probably the better place to be because you're attacking all the way through. You're chasing. You're not defending. So I think James is a big risk to Phil, if I'm honest with you. Especially with the way he's shooting at the minute, he's just absolutely on fire.
We are just going to check, as you can see, Steve Brightwell's scores not coming through on the computer system. We'll just check that and I'll read it out from the main system for the order in the...
So Phil Gray went 1 away as well, so he now sits at 82, clear of James Atwood at second place, who's on a 78. Right, they now go into the far cage. Mark, as someone who's been in shoot-offs many, many times, what's going through your head right now?
I think Personally speaking, from experience here, you're just trying to just stay cool, concentrate on what you would do with the targets. You've got to be careful not to follow the person in front of you. You just make your own judgment, shoot your own timing, and just take every target step by step, because anything can happen in these shoot-offs. Within 2 or 3 pairs, the whole lead can change into you being 2 ahead to being 3 behind. So you've just got to take every clay as it comes. Just keep yourself in the moment and keep cool, and just trust yourself, because you've done the work to get there. So enjoy the moment.
Yeah. Deep breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Not like me yesterday, mate.
No shallow breathing.
Shooting off a second place in C-Class British Open Sport Trap. Missed my first 3, mate.
Was you wobbling, mate?
Oh my God, the knees were shaking.
Listen, we've all been there, mate. We've all been there. And I can tell you now, them guys out there, they will look cool as cucumbers, but they will all be having their own kind of experience of nerves in some way.
100%.
I wouldn't say that any of them are not feeling nerves. But I think that's what makes you shoot so well, because you're on point, you're aware of everything, and you're maybe it's excitement. I don't know. You could get that confused with nerves,
Someone's pointed out there that because they're not using flash clays, we will now announce whether they hit or miss each one. So just so everyone's aware, hopefully the camera angles are picking it up as well.
We're going to have good eyes from here, mate.
I know.
About 30 yards behind everybody.
Ooh, I missed that second one there. So just explain these targets, Mark.
Okay, and no bird.
Steve's in the cage as well, just so everyone's aware. Steve Brightwell.
So that looks like a very high curling
scored.
looper away, quartering away, starting at about 30 yard, pushing up to about 55 above. And then you've got a very fast left to right orange standard.
It's a kill and a loss.
I would say that's around a 40 yard crosser left to right, very fast but curling and slowing. So a very awkward pair. And it's worth mentioning as well, the light.
Scored.
That target's coming off the ground, so it's a blaze target against green trees and then just flashing up into a grey sky. So very difficult to stay connected visually all the way through that target. You've got to really work your eyes from start to finish.
Yeah. We will do a close-up of the scoreboard for those that are asking in a minute. I'll get the guys to pan over once this cage has been shot. Steve Brightwell there has come away out of the cage. I will update you in a minute when the scoreboard updates, but shot straight.
So the distance that gun is pushed up to is about a 55-degree angle to the highest point where you shoot the first target, and then you've got to come down to ground level very fast to pick the second target up. So as single targets, they're difficult anyway, but a transition from A to B is very, very difficult, especially with the speed that first bird comes out at. So you've really got to be on point with your pickup points, hold points, and where your eyes go especially.
So we have Steve Brightwell in the cage at the minute. He went first 2 pairs, pair dead, and he's just gone scoring a loss on his third pair.
Sean Gamblin.
Sorry, Sean Gamblin.
Yep, killed.
Pair scored as well. Sorry, Steve Brightwell, who shot before him, dropped 2 pairs, so now sits at a 76, 4 behind Phil Gray, who is yet to shoot this cage.
And it's just started raining, just to add to a little bit more of a...
Tom Young now in the cage. No bird. Scored and a loss. That was a different target, wasn't it?
The wind picked that up and lifted it by a couple of foot. That's why you would have noticed he stayed on it for a little bit longer. There you go. He killed that second one at least, 15 foot earlier. So again, look, conditions, wind and rain, changing everything about the target. Very difficult.
Lost and scored. There's only 3 killed now out of the first 3 pairs.
Beautiful.
Pair dead to
Good
finish.
pair to finish.
Nice.
Proper kills. Good lad. That's what you got to do in these competitions. You know, he's had a bad start, leaked a few targets. You got to keep fighting, because the next person could go in and do exactly the same or worse. So
he put in 111, didn't he? The squad before you on Friday.
He did. Yeah. And again, that's one of the most heartbreaking things about this competition. Me as a perfect example, you can shoot the winning score on the round and not even make the final and come nowhere. So that's sport for you.
Guy Franklin now in the cage. Pair scored on his second pair.
Oof,
Scoring a loss. It's a big transition from up there on the first target down to the crosser, isn't it, Mark?
It is, yeah. And that's, as I said before, as single targets, they don't look too scary.
Scoring a loss
as
again.
A pair, they are, the transition from so high down to so low, it really stresses you on the start of that shot.
James Atwood now in the cage. James Atwood, worth mentioning, previous Tweedle winner.
He was.
And they actually won your old Krieghoff.
Yeah, do you know, I completely forgot that happened. You're right, he did.
Scoring a loss on his second pair.
He seems to win everything he gets involved in.
He's on fire, the mate. Lost in the score on his third pair.
So he's 2 away on this stand at the moment. And, pair dead to finish.
Pair
Well
dead to
done.
finish. Well
done,
shot, James. Now
And
we
it
have
is-
Phil Gray going in the cage. James and Phil swapping brollies there. Nice.
Yeah, bit of teamwork.
Bit of sportsmanship.
Bit of teamwork, yeah. He's howling down now, so this is just making everything just that little bit more tricky for them. Phil flattening his first bet. You
Shot
see how
that with
fast-
confidence, didn't he?
See how fast he hit that orange. That's what you want to do with that target.
Get
Shoot it
at
under
it.
power. Look at that.
Pair dead, pair
he's
dead.
At least,
He's on fire, the
he's
boy.
at least 20 foot earlier than anybody else there. That's just pure confidence.
As we'd say in Lancashire, shut her down, Bry. That's a loss and a kill on his third pair. Last pair now.
As old Uncle AB would say, in the face. Yeah,
Pair dead to
beautiful.
finish. He's one
Very
away.
good.
Unbelievable.
Very
He's
good.
not looking like anyone's going to be beating Phil today.
It is absolutely pouring down now.
So, just going to go for a break. Was that from Ian? Just check the scores.
Yes, he's going to tally the scores, give an update, and then it's third stand, final stand.
640 people watching us right now. Well,
Oh,
we
hello,
will make you
everybody.
famous one day, mate.
Yeah, I'll just keep trying. Tell me how I'm doing, guys. Be honest.
Yeah, come on, let's have some constructive criticism. Do
Yeah.
you think we've got a chance of Sky Sports? Or
Yeah, a bit of talk sport going on here. Give us any marks out of 10 is appreciated. So we've got Phil Gray at the top still. Yeah, I mean he's.
Hopefully, yeah,
He's
you
shooting
can see the
beautifully.
scoreboard now, guys.
So look at that. He's on top, 2 away. Yeah, he's going into this stand slightly comfortable, but he's got to really make sure he finishes the job here because James is still, in my opinion, in the shoot-off targets, is very close to him still. At any minute, 2 away can have a detriment to your success, you know.
Phil Gray, 87. James Atwood, 84. Guy Franklin, 83. Sean Gamlin, 78. Tom Young, 76, I believe.
Yep.
Steve Brightwell, 76 as well. Oh, Mark, you're getting some lovely comments here, mate. You're doing really well, they're saying.
Ah, thanks, guys. I appreciate your.
Talk
I wouldn't
sport,
say it's
maybe.
honest.
Not got faces for TV.
Yeah, you're all just
Alex
being kind.
Jessett. There's no need, mate. There's no need. Seriously, though, guys, those that you're tuning in, hopefully, you're all shooters, you're all interested in shooting. This just goes to show how good of a spectator sport it can be. And,
Delphi,
myself-
Noel Edmonds from Team.
Myself, Sid and Amy said from the start, we wanted to broadcast this and, we've got a full production team in because, one, it's just what we do here at Eaton Hall. We set the standards and, hopefully
Certainly do.
you guys are really appreciating it. And, Mark, obviously, I know you're a little bit biased towards us, but this week's gone smooth as a cucumber as far as I'm aware.
absolutely, yeah. We haven't had any hold-ups on any of the stands. This week has just gone absolutely flawless. Targets, honestly, I'm not being biased. It's one of the most enjoyable sporting courses I've shot all year. And, yeah, I think... Yeah, you might say that people would only say that if they shot well, but no, that's honest. And then they're just looking at these targets. They're shooting on this third stand. So Steve Brightwood's gone in, and they're dealing with I would say a 45 to 50 yard very high crow up at about 50, 60 degrees again, and another huge transition down to a very fast, you might say like a DTL style target away, which is very, very quick again from a dark low background into a grey sky. So very difficult to pick up. And Steve, for a 73-year-old man, is shooting this beautifully.
Fair dad.
Not being ageist there, Steve. Apologies.
Pair scored. Now then, this looks like we have a target coming off the JCB.
Oh, this is a full use.
Full use single target. This will be for the 25th target, is that right?
Yep, to make up that final number. So I will give you an idea of what it is. Wow, okay.
Jason,
so
I completely agree, mate. When I said smooth as a cucumber, I thought, what does that even mean?
Wow. Right, so Steve has just absolutely levered this target. So it is, again, I'm saying a 55 to 60 yard right to left climbing standard. Absolutely belting off the arm, and he's killed it faster than I've seen.
Jonathan, it was our decision not to use flash clays because it cause no birds more often than not, and we don't want to upset, the shooters going in the cages. So
if you
Tom Young's now in there.
Yeah, if you notice what Tom's doing now, quite clever of him. He's got the confidence to let that target come off the very top of its peak and drop down about 10 foot, which takes him, let's say, 20, 30% closer to the second target to pick it up. So a bit of a tactic there by Tom. And the momentum of that gun coming from high to low will carry him into that second pickup. So, yeah, you'll notice these little things that people do just to help their chances. And he's shooting. Wow, look at that.
Pair scored.
Absolutely incredible. So he straightened that, and the final bird to come for Tom Young.
Full use on this one.
No, one barrel for Tom.
Come on, Tom.
One barrel for Tom. Oh,
no bird.
He'll just compose himself. Look, take a 3-4 second break. One barrel, son.
Oh, it's lost.
Unlucky.
Straightened all the pairs. Lost the single at the end there.
Well done, Tom. Great display of shooting. I reckon you'd kill that, Sam, off the arm.
Oh, mate, off the hip. Shorter down.
Beautiful pair to start. That's what you need. You need that first pair on the card just to give you a little bit of time and a bit of confidence. There's nothing worse than when you take that first pair on and you miss one or the other. It takes a lot of settling down after that. Yeah, again, really good shooting. Oh dear.
Wow.
Pair lost on his third pair. See,
I think the wad hit that,
No, the wad went close to it, didn't hit it. But I can just say, perfect example. At any moment, anything can change very quickly in these shoot-offs. Look, there you go. It finishes on pair.
Scored.
So you might say, for no reason, there he's missed a pair, and that will just be concentration. Maybe a little bit of nerves. Timing was slower or faster. All has an effect.
Someone said, have we found the next Richard and Judy? A single now off the tab.
I'll leave that up to you to tell me who I am.
Ooh, he's lost.
Took a little bit too long, in my opinion, to get those shots off on that. So, Gaia Franklin in the cage.
Yes, Mark, we are putting on our own cup competitions. We are launching them very, very soon. The calendar for next year is incredible, and we can't wait to share it all with you.
Beautiful pair to start there by Guy. Again, letting that first target just fall off of its peak. Just give you that little bit of a faster edge into that target. Yeah.
Pair dead again. He's looking smooth.
Just got to keep his timing. That timing's perfect. What's very difficult when you're shooting well like this, you just got to keep that timing the same. You don't want to slow it. just to make sure of anything. See that?
Per dead
But
again.
all those targets he's hit are in exactly the same position.
Yeah, his timing's on point.
Absolutely perfect. A little bit of composure before he starts the next pair. That's a bit further out. Dealt with them beautifully.
Lovely.
Well done.
Right, now the signal to finish.
That was huge. You see the difference in that target there? It was a lot faster, a lot higher. Look at the lift. That's lifting a lot higher than the first few shots that people have took at that. So conditions are playing a part today. It's making it difficult for these boys. They're doing really well.
James Atwood now, who is currently in second place.
Look at the confidence in that. So he has let that bird drop probably 30 foot lower than anybody else to pick that second target up. Look at that. Look. Beautiful.
Wow. That's
So
a risky way to shoot that.
Big risk, yeah, huge risk, because you're dealing with a target that's building pace, it's falling, it's got a slight bit of angle on it to the right, and he's just...
Oh, James. He's gone one
just
away
a
on
bit
his
fast
third
on that
pair.
one, I would say, but James is quick as a shot. He shoots everything fast anyway, so that's his style. Yeah, well done.
Nice finish, pair score to finish now. We've got
He
the
needs
single
this.
off the tower.
He needs
does
to
need
hit this. He needs this one on the card, and he'll put the pressure on Phil then. Yes,
Nicely
second barrel.
shot.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. He
Well
shot
done.
that, got his first shot off early there.
That's his style, though. He rips into everything. He's a very fast shot.
Phil Gray now in the cage, obviously in the lead, carrying a fantastic score on from today, from a 73. Shot
Yep,
it the exact
perfect.
same way as James.
Yep,
Let it come
exactly
in.
perfect. Look at that. You see the speed they're hitting that second target at. It's a purely subconscious shot.
Paired it again.
So there's his job now, just to keep the time in there. Don't change anything. Keep his confidence up. Beautiful.
Pair scored again. Last pair.
So I dare say the next pair shouldn't be a problem for him if he stays there. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. This is dead off.
He's
the
pumped, isn't he?
arm. We're having a tenner on it. I'm going to have a tenner on it. He's going to kill this.
Call it a tenner.
Off the arm. There you go. What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Unbelievable. What a finish.
I knew it.
Phil Gray straightens
knew
the
it.
last stand, kills the bird off the tower within seconds of it being off the trap arm, and is crowned this year's British Open Sporting Champion.
And Sam's lost a tenner.
Unbelievable. Well shot, Phil.
Yeah, incredible. He was
that
on
concludes
that. He was
For
on
another
that.
year. That's unbelievable.
Yeah,
What a finish.
Fair play. I mean, he's had an incredible season, and to finish that off, it's the biggest championship of the year. So to seal the deal on that, and as we were saying earlier, not many people win this competition.
Just looking at the scoreboard there, Phil's dropped 2 clays in the super final. James dropped 4. I can't just see the scoreboard there, mate. Can you?
No, Tom Young's. No, I can't because they're stood in the way.
But yeah, what a talent.
But as I was saying earlier, there's not many people. When you look at the names on this trophy, not many people can win this competition year after year because there's technically 3 legs that you've got to go through to kill it. So to win it, sorry. So at the end of the day, like it's you can shoot the perfect round on the qualifier and have a really bad day on the semi-final. So
those thinking the shoot-off's over, yes, it is. However, stay around because we are just going to grab Phil and have a quick chat with him. So yeah, unbelievable. That concludes the shoot-off, but stick around. We're going to get a few interviews of people that were in the super final.
So for the shoot-off, everybody, this is for first, second, and third in treble A. And the format of this is it's one sit down, which they'll shoot, and the score, whether they score 1-0 or 0-1, hit or miss or a hit, it's the same.
Hiya, mate.
So each shooter will go in and shoot one.
There's 750 people watching us on Facebook. You have just put on one hell of a show, mate. Straight in the last stand, dropped 2 in the super final. How you feeling?
Pumped, as you could probably tell while I was shooting, but I've been like that all day. I wanted it. I won English this year earlier on, and I wanted to do the double. Yeah, over the moon.
You've done it, and you've done it in true style, mate. So you shot yesterday. You weren't on full song, were you?
No, I've always said my long game gets me out of trouble, and yesterday it really deserted me, and then today it just seemed to come back, clicked at the right time.
Yeah. Early night last night.
Yeah, it was actually, yeah.
And a 73 this morning, mate. That just wasn't even there. I mean, how did you manage that?
Look, I've said for the last 2 or 3 years now, I think the standard of shooting is so high. James shot the right score, 71, and if you don't shoot 2 or 3 above the right score, you don't win anymore. So today was just my lucky day. Mega. But it's it's been good. And look, we're best mates, so it's glad to go 1-2 at the last shoot of the year.
And you do know you just lost me a tenner, because me and Mark Windsor were commentating up there, and he said on the final target off the tower that you'd shoot it off the trap arm in one target. And I said, tenner, and you went and did it. So, yeah, well shot, buddy. Congratulations. This year's 2025 British Open Sporting Champion.
Whilst we're on air, I think we should just say that I think you guys at Eton Hall have done an incredible job. The venue looks amazing. What you guys done with the targets was exceptional. Yes, I won the shoot, but I think if you spoke to everyone who's come here would tell you it's probably the shoot of the year. Hats off to you all, and I hope this raises the bar of shooting.
Really appreciate it, Phil.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Well done. All right, guys, back up to the commentary booth, because we're not finished. I believe they are now shooting off for 2nd and 3rd place. So I need to go and find my commentary man, Mark. Here he is. Are you aware what they're shooting off for now, mate? Because I got a bit waylaid there.
Sorry, no, he'd run off and he stole my mic.
No.
So no, I would say there you go. 1st and treble A. So this is your class. This is for your class high gun.
Right.
So obviously you get your 1st, your 2nd, your 3rd, and then obviously you got your classes to take as well. So Tom's on. What are they shooting? They're shooting that big crosser again with a huge left to right, which I think the second bird's even harder. This will sort the boys out quickly though, because Steve Brightwell. So Steve won this. When did Steve win it?
10 years ago at
10
Garland.
years ago. Wow, I remember that. Crikey.
Yeah.
And you know, I remember him shedding a tear when he won it, because that guy shot for years and come close so many times. And when he did finally win it, bless him, he was crying on the podium. That's how much it meant to him.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that. It's nice to see that, you know, this
Tom.
job is difficult at best of times, you know. So when it pays off and you win a championship, it means a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Like I say, guys, stick around, because we are going to be interviewing those that were in the shoot-off. And of course, Steve and Tom are still shooting off. So,
Have you got that tenner, Sam?
I've just told Phil that he owes me a tenner, because I've lost a tenner.
And I think you should be honest with Phil that you doubted it.
No, hold on.
You doubted his
You put the bet
ability,
to me, and I didn't want to turn you
told
down.
that he would flatten it, and he flattened it. So
Yeah, how?
You know.
To be honest, that is the most
Oh.
stupid. Oh, I tell you what.
Tom Young,
Well
what a
shot,
fella.
Tom.
Good pair
Absolutely
to finish.
blow that pair up.
So the guys here are shooting that the target that they shot their 25th bird, the big right to left off the JCB. That's the first target, and the second target's about I would say that's a 65-yard standard. I believe it may be a midi. I don't know. We're stood about 40 yard back from everybody, but yeah, big targets here. Well done, Steve.
Tom Young
Well done,
takes
Tom.
the lead on runner-up in treble A. Right, guys, stick around. Like
And that
I
wraps
say,
that up.
we're going to grab a few people. Mark, thank you very much, buddy.
My pleasure.
You did an awesome job. I couldn't have done it without you. Right, who are we getting here? Let me just go and grab a few people here. Also, guys, those of you that are still here, just so you are aware, we are also filming the prize presentation that's going to take place inside the clubhouse. Sid, while you're here, mate, we're live on Facebook. How are you?
Good, you?
Yeah, good. Phil just said some lovely words then about Eton Hall. Josh, thank you. And yeah, how's it been, mate? Hosting off.
Hopefully, and I think it all went well. Yeah. I think a good turnout to watch the shoot-off, which was nice.
Nice to see the grandstand got used.
Yeah.
And Phil Gray then, mate. Unbelievable, wasn't he?
Smooth, massive kills, just unbelievable.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Perfect. Right, I'm going to grab Ian Parker quickly. Ian? Yeah. Ian? Can I just grab you for a minute? We're still live. We're on Facebook. There is over 700 people watching us. No, cameras here. Ian Parker, everybody, from the CPSA. Obviously, that concludes this year's 2025 Sporting, and Phil Gray won that in spectacular fashion.
Absolutely. I mean, amazing. I mean, it's been a long time coming. In the time I've been around, Phil's always in and around the championships. Obviously, he's had a great season this year, but that was just phenomenal shooting. And, you know, I would say he just wasn't going to miss.
No, I know.
So, yeah, I mean, a fantastic, super final. It's always sort of nervous for all of them, and whether the targets are hard or some people look at them and think they're a bit easy, but they're pulling that trigger under that pressure for a championship like the British is incredible.
With that amount of people watching as well,
Absolutely, yeah. And even with the weather, you've got to think it's been raining for the past sort of hour on and off, but we had a fantastic crowd, great atmosphere, and a superb spectacle for the sport. And thanks very much to everyone here at Eton Hall. It's been phenomenal.
Perfect. Well, look, guys, that about wraps it up. Thanks, Ian.
Thanks very much.
I'll take that off you.
Okay.
We are going to be streaming the prize presentation, which is going to take place inside the clubhouse. So stay tuned for that. We've actually got a hog roast on. There's a few people having a few beers, which is nice. So, yeah, hope you all enjoyed the stream. It was a thing that we always said we wanted to do, and I really appreciate so many of you tuning in to watch. Another mention to Mark Windsor, my co-host, who sadly didn't make the super final. He was one target away. But, yeah, Phil Gray, congratulations. That was a pleasure to watch. We will be back live in about 40 minutes to an hour for the prize presentation. Thanks, everybody.
Agree that Sid and Amy and the whole team here from Eton Hall have created an exciting part of what is the future of shooting in our country. A truly world-class shooting facility in every way, and we look forward to working closely with you and the team here at Eton Hall. So I'd just like, please, a round of applause. The whole team from Eton Hall are here. Wow, I'm not even sure, Phil, you'll get that. But looking forward, as always, it's thanks to those of us who have supported this championship. First of all, I'd like to thank our sponsors, as always, for their ongoing support of all our championships this year and into the future. Browning, Peeler, Starkey Outdoor, Shots & Company, Fine Shooting Accessories, Chauffeur Le Chameau, Ely and SWATCOM. Also, important to thank our referees, as always this week, for all their hard work, and also to Josh Foote for his work as our head referee all of this season at our championship. So my thanks to all of them. Thank you. To the whole team here at the ground staff keeping the clays flying, and also to the Laporte team that have been over here supporting the ground, our thanks to them. And also, while we're talking about targets, obviously, we have to thank Jamie and Clive for a true championship course of targets. Our thanks to them.
And then finally, my thanks to my team, of course, at the CPSA that work tirelessly on putting these events on through the season as we come to the end of the season. So thanks for all of your hard work and support. But a special thanks to Amy and Sid and the whole team here at Eaton Hall for making us so welcome and running such a fantastic championship. So therefore, the first of the award of the evening, I'd just like to ask Sid and Amy to come up. And everyone, please show our appreciation. Is Sid not going to come up? No. Oh, he is. He's looked a little bit shy. A little bit. Honestly, unreal, all right? So, well done. Really appreciate it, all right?
Thank you.
There we go. Just a little appreciation from us. And Sina, honestly, unbelievable. Thanks for all of your support and everything you've done for us, you know, and look forward to working for you in the future. Thank you. And now it's my pleasure to start the prize giving. And if you do, a little bit of admin, if you do receive a trophy, please can you go over there? And there we go. Can you sign for it on the dotted line? Thank you. First of all, what we'd like to do, and thank Doug here, who you can see in front of the trophy table from Shots & Company. We'd like to call all of those 6 super finalists to come on to the podium and accept a special commemorative prize that Doug's put together for us. A beautiful one of his bottles that he's had engraved as the centenary version for the championship. So could I ask our 6-man super finalists, Phil Gray, James Atwood, Guy Franklin, Sean Gamlin, Steve Brightwell and Tom Young, just come forward please on the podium. Thank you. Don't trip over the wall. On the podium, please. Okay, congratulations guys. We'll start working through the prize giving. First we'll be doing the categories and then move on to the classes and then the overall winners. So first of all, it's the side-by-side category and the winner goes to Mark O'Dowd. Next up is the Grandparent Award, and that goes to Paul Foster. Next up is the Parent and Child, and that goes to John and Josh Lee. Moving on, and this is the highest overseas score, and that goes to Cody Sampson.
Next up is the regional teams, and the veteran regional team goes to East Midlands. Mark Bowe, Steve Brightwell and Patrick Dickman. Moving on to the junior regional team, and that goes to East Midlands. John Porter, Will Page and Henry Lungley.
Oh, Will's there.
Next up is the ladies regional team, and that goes to the West Mids team. Lucy Earle, Lara Dale and Zia Purnell. Now we move on to the senior regional team. That also goes to West Midlands. That's Brett Hand, Nick Hendrick, Chris Biddlecombe, Sam Ward, Michael Siffin-Jones, Nicholas Beavis, Tom Weston and Julian Morris.
You are the man. Watch the wire.
Next up is the Coronation Cup, and the winner of that goes to Peter Bridger. Next up is a trophy presented by, it's called the Bidwell Cup by John Bidwell, and it's the high gun, the combined scores from the British Open and the English Open Sporting, and that goes to John Porter. Next up is the Junior High Gun Trophy, and is the combined scores for the British Open and the English Open, presented by George Digweed to us, and the winner of that goes to Will Page. Next up is the high gun of the combined scores of the British Open Sport Trap and Sporting, and that goes to Billy Bourne. We now move on to the categories, and disabled standing third place goes to Paul Briggs. Disabled standing runner-up goes to Damien King. And the disabled standing high gun goes to Mark Delph. Disabled sitting next, and the runner-up goes to Paul Bailey. And our disabled sitting high gun goes to Dan Parker. Next we move on to Colts, and in third place, Connor Davies. Our Colts runner-up goes to Thomas Croucher. And our Colt high gun goes to John Porter. Well done, lads. Next up is the Super Vets category, and in third place goes to Stuart Clark. Our Super Vet runner-up goes to Stephen Williams. And our Super Vet high gun goes to Steve Brightwell. Next up is the Veterans category, and in third place goes to Gary Meikle. Our veteran runner-up goes to Matt Hance. And our veteran high gun goes to Mark Bowes. Next up, we move on to juniors. And in junior third place goes to Harry Dickens. Our junior runner-up goes to Will Page. And our junior high gun goes to Teddy Taylor. Next up is the ladies category, and in third place goes to Cheryl Hall. Our ladies runner-up goes to Joanna Field. And our ladies high gun goes to Emma Stacey. We now move on to our classes, and C class first. In third place goes to Philip Harper. C class runner-up goes to Lucas Beardmore. And our C class high gun goes to Keith Walker. Next up is B class, and in third place, Joanne Field. Our B class runner-up goes to Grant Maguire. And our B class high gun goes to Tom Whittick. Congratulations. Moving on to A class in third place goes to Emma Stacey. Our A class runner-up goes to Thomas Croucher. And our A class high gun goes to Stephen Williams. Double A class next, and in third place, Gary Meikle. Double A class runner-up goes to Cody Sampson. And our double A class high gun goes to Taylor Hedgecock. And finally in our classes, after the shoot-off for treble A, in third place goes to Steve Brightwell. Our treble A class runner-up goes to Tom Young. And our treble A class high gun goes to Sean Gamlin. And now moving on to our overall placings for the championship. In third place, after the shoot-off, goes to Guy Franklin. And our runner-up goes to James Atwood. And our congratulations, and after a phenomenal shoot both in the qualifying and in today's and in the super final, our 2025 Centenary British Open Sporting Champion goes to Phil Gray. So our congratulations to Guy, James, and of course Phil. Fantastic shooting. Our thanks to our sponsors as well, including Browning. So that concludes the prize ceremony. I just would like to thank everybody that stayed behind for the super final, and also everybody that stayed behind for the prize giving. This is one of the best prize givings we've ever had, attendance. And I'd just like to thank you all and wish you all a great weekend and safe travels home. Thank you very much.